What's happening, y'all? How's everybody doing? Let's do the quick audio, video. Everybody here and everything good to go. Check. Let me know. Looking good on my end. Let me know how we looking. Got cat hair all over me. This guy's looking pretty sharp. What's up, dude? What's happening, Shannon? Grip gear. About an Omeron. Nice. Yep. Eat my noodle. What's happening? I got your photo. I was gonna do that too, but then they sent that agreement. I'll get into that in a second. But I appreciate you sending that to me on Discord. Also, let me turn the music down. It is blasting me out. One sec. There we go. Oh, okay, we're back. Can you guys hear me okay? Meter's looking okay on my end. Let's see, the Shrimp Father, what's going on? Jeff Thorson, Iceman, Byron, Chili Wills, what's happening? Backwoods Southern Life, 5x5. Sounds good here, okay, cool. Guys, today I'm gonna do a much quicker, not a serious live. I wasn't even gonna do one because I'm supposed to do one, well, the giveaway is not happening this time. We're only gonna do it every other week as my agreement with 3D Max for these giveaways. So just up front, if you guys are here for the roll of filament, you guys are gonna have to put up with me and not the roll of filament. So if I see the numbers dropping, I see how it is. But yeah, today I just want to do a quick install of this board, kind of test, make sure that it's running okay, and go from there. Not gonna do a full, 3-hour window and whatnot. But yeah, I mostly did this because I want to see what mine looks like. I don't remember exactly how many hours on here I have, but it has to be a few hundred already. I've done a whole bunch of really long overnight ABS prints, PPS builds, prints rather, ASA, obviously a ton of PLA as well, but the chamber wasn't used. I never smelled anything, I never noticed anything wrong. Obviously I would have said something instantaneously. So I actually only found out about the problems through other folks. I believe Grant was first, and it kind of trickled from there. As soon as I had any kind of news from Qidi, I posted it on my video. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what my original one looks like. I am on the latest firmware. I don't know if in the past few days there has been an update, so we'll check that as well. I just want to make sure that the machine that I'm continuing to use, and the machine that's here in the studio that is waiting for some really hot prints, is running smoothly. And obviously I would, if this wasn't coming my way, I would have just thrown an SSR on there. I even have some from Boron build, so I have absolutely no problem doing that myself. I agree with pretty much majority of everyone else. I don't think you should be able to buy an $800 machine like this and then do something like that yourself. This definitely should have been caught. It's clearly just due to a lack of testing. But if you guys have seen the official report from Qidi, the official message from Qidi, they totally acknowledge it. They totally acknowledge that they should have tested. They said they're going to launch a program where no longer things are going to come out without more extensive testing, which is really cool. And most importantly, if you have one of these machines, you're affected by this in some way, if you message them, they will send you a new one and extend your warranty by 1 year. So just like with the Plus 3, they really handled it well, in my opinion. Should it have happened? No, definitely not. Like, that's obvious. That's not an argument. Don't even message me with that. I get it. I agree. I'm on your side. I'm a consumer too. I'm not on their side. I'm literally on your side. I'm the hobbyist doing hobby things with printers. So yeah, I totally agree with that. But with that said, it did happen. We did have these machines and we were affected. And how are they handling it? Well, I think they're doing it right. I have the part because I would rather do it myself and keep the machine and use it as is. That's my personal opinion. If you guys are also uncomfortable and you don't want to do this, or you just feel like this is wrong, they will do a full-on refund, full refund for the full price. So good to go. We'll go over on what's in the kit, and then we'll do ours, do mine, and check it out as well. All right, how's that sound, everybody? Is that cool? AD5X from FlashForge on Friday. Is it Friday? I don't know what's happening on Friday. Thoughts? Yeah, I've seen it. I've heard about it, all the rumors, all that stuff. I am supposed to be getting a machine from them at some point. I'm really excited for it. I think it's, I love the ADX5. It's right there. It prints TPU better than a lot of my other machines. Also, a little sneaky right there, guys. It's a crazy 24-hour print that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm excited to see that machine move in any way, and the fact that there's integration with an AMS, I'm really happy to hear, because unlike a lot of other manufacturers or even third parties, they're kind of taking, I guess it is a proven design. They're taking a proven design and kind of either iterating on it or just kind of copying it. So I'm really happy to know that FlashForge has kind of done their own take on this and kind of integrated it into the machine. So I guess there is a bummer there where it doesn't seem like you could expand on it on that particular machine. Like it doesn't go to, 8, 16 colors, whatever it might be. But it is just 4 kind of like these guys. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. The price should be right, because the price has been right on all their other machines, and that has won a lot of people over. Let me know if they cross threaded screws. Yep, we'll do. It's like a roll out of the. It's like the roll out for the uninformation GK3 that a roll out with problems. I can't read. My eyes crossed. I'm trying to read that. I'm sorry. I also don't have coffee, so I have some tea out of my Hot Ends mug here, and I do have the last of my whiskey over here, which is unfortunate. Anyway, let's do this. First thing I wanted to check out is, well, 3dprintsos.com. Some cool shirts, some cool merch. Guys, check out 3dprintsos.com, and thank you for everyone who's been ordering from there. I appreciate it. Also, these mugs that I just showed off are in there as well. I did try to find this issue or a write-up or something on the wiki, but it is currently not there. I couldn't find anything under maintenance or troubleshooting or other, nothing. Ha, poop box. It's kind of funny. We do need to print the poop box, because mine has just been pooping back there where all the cables are, which is unfortunate. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I did dig around my files though, and I found this video, so we're gonna have to watch that. Sorry, it was me. It's okay. So yeah, we'll just have to watch through this and see what it is they do, because the wiring is different than stock from what I understand, and that's the part I want to be 100% clear on. So let's see where that is. I kind of stop. Taking the cover off. Blue left, or red left, blue right. So let's just stop it here and we'll get through it. I want to make a slide for mine. It could be like an old marble machine. Yeah, why not? Even have like a belt that brings it back up. Put it back in circulation. That'll be something, right? All right, let me show you guys what's in this kit. Just in case somebody wants to follow along and whatnot. All right, so we have a Qidi labeled box, so they definitely spend time to do this, which is cool. Inside here we have the actual SSR. Have you taken the case apart before? No, I haven't taken the outer case, only the cover. So here is the updated unit for us, 110, 120 volters. This doesn't really, like the back of this, as I've seen online, isn't really confidence inspiring, but hey, if this works and works safely, like people have already said, then I have no problem with it. This isn't something that I am an expert in. As long as this works and it's safe and there's a warranty on the machine, I am good to go with that. So it seems like this is safe at the end of the day, no matter what this looks like. And also, I'm sure if I take apart any power supply, it's going to look alien and crazy to me. So I did notice they included a new cover. I'm not going to test this like Grant, but I'm assuming the other cover was not retardant like they said, so they added a new one, or they're just making it kind of like a kit, or maybe it needs to be larger than the stock one. I don't know. So we are getting a cover in there. They also gave us a small Allen key, which is very nice. They definitely didn't have to do this. We have 4 new self-threading screws. Slightly larger Allen key by a different brand with a different grip. That's kind of interesting. And a yet larger one, which I like these a lot. I always keep them in my spare tools back there. All right, so that should be it there. We'll put the stock stuff back in here and recycle away. But let's see what the stock one looks like, right? So to do that, let's reverse this back out of here. To do that, I will have to move the machine and get to the back of it. Mine doesn't have that hand solder diode. Why does mine? Watch the video on there. As a tab on each side, you have to push on one of them in and something. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if I can figure it out first. If I can't, I'll pull up the video. But yeah, I definitely have a little diode back there. What's it say? It says 10/24. So I'm assuming that's October 24th, 2024 is when mine was made. I have no idea. See the pic I posted in Discord just now? I received mine today. Are you posting in the live? Yes, you are. Yeah, that's right. You don't. What does it say on yours? Let's see if I can pull it up. Open a browser. Do you have a date on yours? Looks like it would be up here, and there isn't one. Well, I'm a little worried that mine's different than yours. Your heat sink looks a little bigger than mine too. But that could be a visual thing. Mine is populated slightly differently than yours. If you look on mine, I have this blue cap here. Yours is next to the yellow module there. So yeah, mine is definitely different than yours. I don't like that. Hey Giuseppe, how you doing? Time to break out the SSR. Well, I'm definitely gonna install what they sent me. I'm hoping it's just an older version or something. I don't know. I kind of don't like that they're different. But let's get to it. So I have to move this bad boy with all my might. So let's do that first. Man, I'm telling you, these recent machines are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Where are all of our really cool compact machines at? I'm ready. I'm ready for the compact machines. Nah, we love our huge 3D printers. All right, so if I recall correctly, this just comes up. It does. Let's get the Hodo. Let's start taking things apart. I'm guessing all this needs to come out. I could be dead wrong. What the heck? Do I not have the right bit? That would be hilarious. Oh, this just didn't go deep enough. I would have to pass on this machine. I totally understand. I totally understand. I am in love with this machine. And what's interesting is I was doing a test with this versus the K1 Max and the Bamboo X1 Carbon, as you guys saw by some of my shorts. And I did a bunch of tests. I'm not going to reveal them now because I still want to do the video, but I obviously had to pause the video since this thing had issues. Like I said, I had no idea. It never smelled. It never threw up any kind of... It just didn't do anything where I would have considered it to be a problem. So I had no idea until someone said it. Yeah, that doesn't mean the problem doesn't exist. It just means that I got lucky, you know? So, I still think the machine prints incredibly well. For somebody like me who does a lot of Voron stuff and a lot of project builds and all kinds of stuff. Having a printer that can very easily print materials like ASA and ABS with a heater is key. I also, well, a nylon, but I'm mostly excited for the fact that PPS could be so easily printed. Yes, you can print PPS without an enclosure. And I actually want to test that, not an enclosure, I mean without a heater. But the fact remains, oh, these are different. Okay, the bottom row, that's a self-tapper. The fact remains that a machine with a heater is going to perform better with ABS and ASA, layer adhesion, overall strength. Is just going to perform better. So can you do it? Yes. But will it be better with a heater? Yes. Can you add a third-party heater to other machines? Yes. So that might be something I'm going to look into as well. To see if we can add heaters to our beloved other machines, and if they're worth modifying over buying something like this, you know. Hey, Marquez. Hey, Cali Lifestyle. Anyone know if I buy one now? Has it been fixed? I don't think so. I think in their letter it said something like up until 2025. So what you can do is you can purchase one, Cali. You can purchase one and message them and say that, hey, I purchased this, I would like to fix, and they will send you one and extend the warranty. So you'll get it all together. By the way, if you do, please consider using my affiliate link. I would highly, highly appreciate it. Obviously, you don't have to whatsoever. Just consider it. I would too, but you never know. I don't think so. I think they made some X amount of production machines, and what are they going to do? Unbox them all from every warehouse and install these things? It just seems like I don't think they would. I don't think they would. Now, with that said, I don't know. So I don't work for them, so just keep that in mind. I also know that with the Plus 3, they did recall the machines, like they did pull them. So I'm not sure, but I did see somewhere that they said 2025. So it would be worth messaging them before you buy or after you buy. Totally up to you and your comfort level. Hey John, what's up? Booted up my V02, everything corrupt. You know, I also had a whole episode with my V2, John. Recently, I just went to print on it. I print with it all the time. I wanted to print something for the Micron because I haven't made a move on the Micron in a while. And I booted it up, and yeah, I had a corrupt clipper file of some sort for whatever reason, like automatically. And I was printing the day before, and I always shut it down properly. But yeah, I had to like go in SSH, and what the problem was my files got full, like the file system got full, and there was nothing I could do except for reinstall it. So I had to reinstall Clipper and Fluid, but then, you know, the config was still there, everything was still there, and now it's running perfectly. But I'm not sure what exactly caused it. I have an X1 with 5,000 hours. Just bought a P1S, which I would not buy again. I've ordered a K2. Wow. Well, those are all awesome machines. I wonder why wouldn't you do a P1S? I don't know what words I said before, but just bought a P1S, which I would not buy again. How come? Oh, also 5,000 hours is a lot. I kind of wish I only had like a few machines. I feel like using the crap out of one machine would be nice. Here I'm using like, you know, 5 machines at a time, 6 machines at a time. So my use is definitely spread. Hey, Zumi, what's up? The only one's going to 100. Yes, this is true. Thank you, DS. This is not something I mentioned. This is fact. It's only with countries that have 110 volts. It was my first time shutting down properly. Thanks for the, yeah. Yes. Just got here, received my new parts today. Interested in seeing USR temps, powering set up to 0.5 and 0.6. So I don't have any real way to measure temperature. I do have like a thermometer, like what's called the kind you point, but it's not accurate enough. I don't have anything in place like that set up. My goal is to put in their stock fix and see if mine has some kind of, you know, if mine has some obvious issue. Because like I said, I had no idea. I wouldn't have known that this machine was having an issue, you know, because I've been printing ASA and ABS and nobody, I just didn't notice until someone mentioned it. So that's my goal. I want to install the new one in case someone wants to see what it's like or is still considering this machine and kind of go from there. Oh, we're pushing from the inside with a, what the? Well, that's unexpected. You have 8 more screws? Oh, the poop chute has to come out too? The poop chute screws? Yeah. Wow. Well, that's unexpected. I guess there's no real like reason to take any of this off all the time. If anything, you're just taking off this little cover. Hey guys, can't stay long. Well, hey, Tony, thanks for popping in. Whoa. All right, so are those all the same? Yes, these are slightly different. These are slightly different. Let's unplug this fan. It goes between the 2 green ones. Set that aside. All right, so something about coming over here, pressing something. That's crazy. I don't even feel any kind of opening over there to put an Allen key in. Is it both sides? Where is there an opening like that? It's kind of wild. I wonder if I can just do what I was doing from here with this flathead. I guess not. Ow! Well, that's more difficult than I thought. There's a little plastic clip that you need to push aside. All right, hold on, let me watch this again. What in the... So it looked like there was like an opening, a metal opening. I see no such opening. Is it like way higher? No, it's this lower one. I feel a metal standoff. I know he had a screwdriver in his hand. I got one too, but I don't feel an area to put it into. Plastic tab. Mine's like smooth in there. There's no tabs, there's no nothing. It's like a smooth. Can I get behind there? Like one more layer I can get behind? What the? Talk about this is harder than it needs to be. I want to see, all right, so that side, you're just gonna wiggle that sucker off. All right, hold on, go back. Can I see where this is? I see that, and he's holding it right here. It's right here somewhere. What? Mine's like this nice smooth area in there. There's no hole. I don't feel a slot. I use the plastic spatula on the outside. Oh, okay. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I lost it. I lost it. Oh, okay. Found it. Let's see. Now that you know what now when you know what you're looking for. So this, yeah, okay. Oh, that makes it really easy once you know what you're feeling in there. So everything is nice and smooth. Yeah, okay, so when you put your hand in there, what you're feeling is everything is really smooth. And then, well, you don't feel this because there's metal in there. Okay, yeah, you're feeling the inside of this, and it's a nice curved piece of metal. And then right here, there you feel this little guy, just like a tiny little nub. Well, that'll be significantly easier the next time you do it. It's a spicy menu. Hey, Petty. Hey, Da Vinci. Stick your phone. This would have been a good pro tip right there. The wiring is a mess, and I said that in my review. Like, well, not in my review, in my teardown, because in the review I didn't take the back apart. The wiring is definitely a mess. I'm assuming they're just trying to get these things out super fast, and they're just plugging in. Does it work? Okay, cool. But yeah, this is a mess. If you guys saw my my videos or the live stream even on the no, it wasn't either of those. It was my shorts. I did a couple shorts on the Piopoli Magneto X. Check out that wiring. That's got to be some of the neatest wiring that I've seen ever. I found the nubbins. It's true. It takes a little while. It takes some practice. You got to figure it out, you know. But then, hey. Clearly, it's functional. I had trouble, Tony. Listen, you know, you guys got me drinking. I got to get a new bottle. My whole bottle's out. Yeah, I mean, there's especially right over here. This is especially annoying right there, where some of the wiring is like laying on a plug just because of the wiring order. Like these two were plugged in before this one, but this one is holding everything up. Like it's holding these two up. Yeah, it's definitely a mess. There's no other way to put it. This is a mess. I actually want to fix this one. Here, let's unplug this gently. Okay, whatever that is. Give this thing some pressure off. What's this one? Can we undo this one? I think I was pulling that whole thing off the board here. Let me tilt this so I can have my other hand. Yeah, this needs to go around like that. This can go down, down. There we go. That's a little better. This can get plugged in through this little hole. Come on. Come on. There we go. Plug it in. There we go. Now at least they're separate. This wire is definitely just a hair too short. But at least this is nice. Like this comb. Oh, you guys can't see. This comb right here is nice. Like this holds things nice and flat. That's cool. And then after this, it just goes. It's just a free-for-all after that. Yeah, like even this wire wrapping around here like that is just unnecessary. But yeah, can't hate too much. It works. It's fine. All right, SSR, let's do it. Let's figure this out. All right, so this is where we are. This is going to be slightly in my way, but I'll try to make do. Let me close this. Oh, FPV Geek, that is definitely nice wiring, whatever you did here. Let me try to open in my browser so I could show it. Yeah, that's right. This is correct. Yep. Yeah, good job. Good job. This looks fantastic. Yeah, this is what a great heat sink too. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is worth it. This is worth doing. Yeah, you crushed it, man. That looks great. I have slightly too many projects. Hey, Luke, how you doing, man? Digital Dragon, what's up? Take a picture before you start. Yeah, Burn, I gotta do that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I agree. That's how it should have shipped. Yeah, this is definitely a mess. It is. I will not argue that for sure. You guys know, and you've seen me build enough machines and critique enough machines to where this is definitely an important part. But it's just not that good. All right, let's move this stuff out of the way the best we can. Let's see, can I get this guy over, or will there not be enough? Might not be enough. Put these over here for now. This is zip tied for whatever reason. All right, let's work around it. Nope. Not that one. What happened? Did my magnet come out? It did. Oh, that's crazy. My little bit thing broke. The little magnet piece. Okay, that's in there. What, he's not magnetic? Wow. That does not look pretty, guys. That does not look pretty. By the way, about the picture, the reason I wanted to pull this video up that they sent me is because the wires go in a different order. These wires, I think they go backwards. So Looks like this white plug is the same, so no worries there. We can unplug that. Okay. The wires up top here, we got L and N, so that's functional, and that has definitely got some discoloration. I'm gonna try to touch it the least I can so I can show you guys. That needs a screwdriver. Toasted, yeah, it's definitely toasted in there. Let's do it anyway. Red is left. Can't get that one out for whatever reason. Can't get either of them out for whatever reason. Okay. Oh, that's because they're round. Look at that, so that they don't slip out. Look at that. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. But you know what? That's actually good. Come on. Come on out of there. All right, and then we got yellow, black, and red. What are the numbers here? 1, 2, 3. The numbers there don't change. Are these also connected in the same? Yeah, they are. Look at that. Yeah, I've never seen that before. But I like it. Definitely another quality of the wiring. The wiring itself is good. All right, let's get this board out of here. Take a closer look. Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Like I said, I have been primarily using this machine for ASA and ABS. Never smelt the thing, never noticed. That might be one of the worst ones I've seen. Check that out. I don't know what I expected, but I'm pretty damn disappointed, to be honest. It looks like whatever this component is has already started to melt down. Qidi, this is in a house with my kid here. You guys need to really consider, and obviously you have, but really consider putting out any product without testing further. Yours come with a wiring diagram, as the wiring is ever. Mine did not come with a wiring diagram. That's what I was hoping this video would show us. Yes. Whoops. Oh, the very first? I thought that was just, you know, the thing being any heater starting for the first time. Any machine that I've had so far with a heater has definitely had a smell to it. Yeah. Yeah, same. My mood has changed for sure. Mains, JD. Pick post-it. I'll take a look. Must have been an intern. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I definitely didn't get this in my package. So the worry that I instantly have is why is mine slightly different than yours? Obviously there could be multiple manufacturers that make this. It looks like mine is the same as that photo. That photo you sent me. This is the same, so that's at least reassuring. This way, right? Yeah, this way. Yeah, so the old is red, black, yellow. This is yellow, red, black. Okay. Any mention of X4 Max? No, I'm gonna assume. No, the only thing that I know is happening is the color module next year. Nah, Mark, it's just main voltage. It would just continue to go. Ha! Speaking of coral snakes, we were designing something that involved coral snakes today in my office. So, interesting coincidence. Yours is the pre-new, from my understanding. Went out to streamers, from what I heard. Same as my final version. Ah. Hey, Zachary. All is very well. You know, I honestly didn't expect mine to be this bad. Like I said, I didn't notice any kind of smells or anything. Obviously, something was happening behind the scenes here. But yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm obviously going to send photos to Qidi, but they might be watching. So they'll already know. But yeah, this is just straight up unfortunate. The wiring itself looks good. I don't see any burn marks, nothing in that direction. So yeah, let's just get the new one on. This is the old cover as well. I'm going to put it in the trash. No need to have that for any reason. Here, just to have them side by side. Here, let's close these. Here is the old and melty, and the new on the bottom there. So yeah, very clearly different, and yeah, just unfortunate. Mark, I don't know. I don't think there is. If there's evidence that the wires were tinned prior to the ferrules being installed, some kits are built that way and very bad practice. I mean, there's no way I could really tell unless I start peeling things. But it's definitely not the wires. The wires look good. The wires look nice. But yeah, I can't see if they're tinned or not underneath. I don't think that played a role here. It's very clear that this is just not the correct way to do this on 110 volt systems. So, is the new one taller? They're the same as far as length, height. It is a slightly different dimension otherwise. But it looks like the holes will align. Yeah, the holes will align just fine this way. Yep. So it is slightly different. So that's why the cover is different. It must have slightly different dimensions. So the MOV might be the black disc-shaped components. Yeah, it could be. Tim at TH3D recommends it running with the AC bed. I would get that nose of yours checked. Well, Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. There's a lot. So first of all, I had this machine printing overnight and stuff at my office for well over a month before I even did a video. Like, I had it really, really early, and it was just crushing everything. Like, it was easily one of the best performing machines. I mean, it's still to this day, this is easily one of the best performing machines. These belts are, everyone's gonna have, every manufacturer's putting these belts on their machines, definitely. If there's a machine being designed right now, it's gonna have these belts on there. Yeah, this is just a total bummer. I don't even know. It's just it's like just very disappointing. You know, I'm a huge fan of the printer, a huge fan of the brand. This is such a big hiccup. It's such a big hiccup. And now when you like hold it in your hands and you like feel it here, it feels different. It hits different when it's online or in person, I gotta say. I mean, I guess that's obvious, right? All right, let's get these wires installed. Let's put this new one back on there. I'm concerned about my Qidi Q1 Pro as well. I've heard the heater is lower powered. Yeah, I don't think the Q1 is a problem. So, mind you, I might not be the best person to say this because I didn't know I had a problem with mine. I had no idea. I would have kept running mine. But I have been using the Q1 Pro pretty much constantly. I have one at my office. It is our go-to machine. I have it running all the time. No issues. No issues whatsoever. It very rarely even has any kind of failure, if at all, ever. So I'm definitely a huge fan of that machine. This is just disappointing. Really, really disappointing and frightening. So yeah, at least 1 year of warranty. It's kind of a must. Hey Nigel, Qidi's main voltage wiring is well done. Wish that builder that wired my house did have the kind of check. I see what you did there. Blue or red is on the left, so that's correct. Just gonna do it lightly for now and then tighten as I go. Listen, people make mistakes, companies make mistakes. Obviously someone trusted their engineer and the engineer made a mistake, and that kind of thing happens. I just, you know, it's not that could make or break you. Obviously it can, but it's how it is handled after that that's going to play a big role. You know, the eyes are on them. Everyone's watching. I think their response is the right way to do it. I think they should be giving out free, you know, not for giving out free printers, giving out no questions asked. What's it called? Refunds, which sounds like they're doing. Yeah, this kind of thing can't happen. And the interesting thing is, I think some people are going to completely lose trust and faith in this company. And other people are going to be much more apprehensive buying from them again. And that also means that from this point forward, their machines are going to be way more rigorously tested. Whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. More rigorous because of this. So they're definitely not winning here. This is a huge L. Huge L for everyone. Huge, huge L. Just make sure this is super tight. As far as how hard this install is, very easy. It was way harder to even take off the cover than any of this stuff. So if somebody's concerned about, you know, oh, am I going to be able to install this? I think if you can screw in a screw, you should be able to install this. So that's a 1 out of 10 difficulty level. I wish they'd handled it better from the start instead of denying it for the first week plus. Yes, I fully agree. I mean, you know, massive companies do this kind of stuff. I'm not trying to excuse this. Think Volkswagen and the whole Dieselgate thing. I'm guessing they're trying to cut costs. I mean, think about it, man. This thing costs literally pennies on the dollar in comparison to a decent SSR like we use in our, you know, custom built machines. I don't know. That's a good question, Luke. It's a total bummer. I'm definitely bummed. This hurts. This hurts to see in this condition. Ah. Yes, guys and girls, Toys for Tots. We do this every year, right before Thanksgiving. As a collective, 3D Print SOS, the Discord, Zumi has put together all the things that you need to know about what to do if you guys want to participate in Toys for Tots. There's giveaways and just a cool thing to do as a collective. Get some toys for kids. You do have to research your area in the US when there's your deadline and what they can and can't accept. But things like, well, I'm not gonna fit them all in the frame. I printed an entire spool of these dragons. Super easy to do, especially if you're testing a machine or a certain filament. Very inexpensive nowadays, and it will bring so much joy to so many kids. So I have these. I have I printed a bunch of infinity cubes, a bunch of other little things. So you individually bag them in these really inexpensive self-sealing bags off Amazon, and then we have a label you can download or print. Two versions. One is Zumi's, one is mine. Yeah, super easy to do, super fun. Even, you know, any amount will help. And I believe last year we printed like 2,600 or something like that. I could be wrong, but it's something like 2,600 toys. So definitely highly consider joining us on Discord. All the information is in there. Yep, Night Train's right here. Yeah, Mr. Walkman, like, you know, if you're handy and even enjoy working on things, especially now that we don't have to test anything, there's no guessing game, like especially now that you know you just replaced this, getting one of these is still means you're getting a sick machine. You just have to know that this was a part of it. I think that's important. You definitely should know and have this in the back of your mind that this was a real issue, and you should definitely consider fixing this. Not even consider. You need to be fixing this. Could have been from a supplier, 100%. 100% could have been. Hey, Fire Drake. I do have a full review on this, which I stand by, aside from this component right here. How's the quality of machine compared to other Qidi M1 Pro? So I have the Q1 Pro. I've had both of the +3 machines. I never had the Max, but this is definitely the best quality machine out of all of those. I would say that this is way better quality than the Q1 Pro even. It has glass on the front and back. It has insulation. It's just an absolute beast outside of this thing right here. This is definitely the printer's Achilles heel, 100%. All right, we got all that on. These things are clipped in. I'm trying to think whether I should put the panel on and do any kind of testing or not. But I've watched Grant's live stream when he was on, when he was testing his, and it seemed like once they figured out the wiring, which we don't have to figure out because luckily FPV Geek over there hooked us up. with the drawing, but yeah, the temperatures were great, and how they should have been in the first place. Oh, okay, now I understand. So these 4 self-tappers that were stock are too small now for the new cover, because the new cover is different. They provide you these QC all the way. You should be inspecting. Yeah, definitely. I am not zooming. There's 0 chance you're going to hear me saying any of this was okay. That green thing is just camera. No, it's not Wiki or Wick Central. That's how all of those boards are. I have several machines with this board, and they're all like that. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but they're definitely... I have multiple examples of that. And like more machines than you would think. There's like 4 or 5 machines with that board by the same manufacturer. So yeah, can confirm that hardware is longer. Man, to say I'm disappointed is an understatement. What thermal fuse did you use? Oh. I'm not sure if you're talking to me. This is what I ordered. I did use one of these on my Micron Plus. I also linked to it. But yeah, nothing. I'm just doing the OEM fix for this machine. Man. How did this even work still? Here, let me, I want to set up a screenshot of that same thing so I can send it. There we go. All right, this hardware can go to trash. This hardware can go to trash. See ya. Is that board from 1980s? Basically. No Qidi label on the part? Nope. Definitely third party. Do you still... Oh, you're right. You're right, Derek. Derek, thank you so much. You are 100% right. I was in my disappointment and just in my head thinking about this. Totally. Thank you. Yeah, that's huge. Thank you very much. Also, which way you have to run that wire, because there isn't a hole for it. You can't go up. Where's the stock one? Wait, the stock one didn't have a hole either? Yeah, they are different, but that's wild. So what, this thing just get pinched? Just gets pinched under it? What the hell? Qidi, this is really unlike you, I gotta say. This is really unlike you. I guess I'm gonna have to make some kind of other video on something. I'm gonna sleep on it because I'm gonna have to think about how I want to word this. But because there is a fix, I'm putting a fix in. So like, at some point you just have to be thankful. Or maybe not, I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, they did fix it, I think. Whatever. You missed the white plug. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. I wasn't looking. I was, yeah, Zumi's right. I was just, yeah, great catch. Thank you so much. No, this is a Klein Tools screwdriver, if that's what you mean. Oh, this? No, this is Hodo. I used to have a coupon to Hodo, but they stopped providing one for me. This is my favorite screwdriver. I've put together so many machines with this. All 3 of my Vorons. It's very powerful, significantly more powerful than it looks. Nice and handy. Battery lasts forever. I love this thing. There's 2 versions of them. That's the more powerful one. Yeah. I wish there was like some way, like some beep or something that could have done. I appreciate that. Big notification on the website. Yes, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with this. That's true, Brian. As far as I understand, at a certain point, they're going to have new ones. But I also don't know the official word. I think I saw somewhere it said that starting Q1, starting 2025. Let me see. YouTube. Oh, there we go. If we go to my page, and we go to community, members only stuff, this. Here we go, right here. New and existing who purchased the Plus 4 in 2024. This offer is valid until December 31st. So my assumption is that it's November now. Yeah, I'm assuming there's gonna be machines up to this point that are out like at Amazon or wherever else you can buy these machines that they can't get back. It's safe to assume that after December 31st, these machines are going to be fixed everywhere. What I would do is, because like I said, this machine is still freaking amazing. That's the part that hurts. Like, the machine is sick. This is such a stupid thing. Like, if I was still interested in this machine, I would message them and be like, hey, if I buy this, if I give you my hard-earned money, I want this to be either fixed or I want this part to be shipped with it. I think that's how I would handle it. But you also have to be okay with this, and I totally understand if you're not okay with it. I'm leaning more and more as this time goes on that I'm not okay with it. Yeah, I saw that one remix that adds a much larger fan back here. I think that would be a great idea. Yeah, Knox, good call. Yeah, I doubt it too. I think at a certain point they will start to fix them, but there's definitely going to be machines out there that are going to be sold for a little while. You know what I mean? Reverend, that's funny. Hey, 3D Medic. Yeah, that's probably true. Not your average golden potato. Great name. I was going to buy, but after seeing, I'm holding off. Probably buy the new Flash Forge for now. Yeah, I mean, here's the problem, Iceman. The new Flash Forge could be even worse, you know? Who knows? I don't know. I think this is going to be an alarm for pretty much every printer manufacturer. They're all going to be figuring out and scrambling how to test their machines more. You know, because there's probably so many different engineers that are working on each piece of this. And one made this call, and they're like, yep, that's cool, you know? And then they just shipped them. So it's a matter of testing. Yeah, I agree. That's true. You're 100% right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I hope, right? I will once again make a statement to them after this video, or after this live stream, and see how they respond. And you know, like I said, I'm still really hopeful for the brand. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of their machines. I'm a big fan with how they typically handle problems. It's hard to see. Zumi, I think they might have not even had one, to be honest. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna close this thing up. Or should I at least? I should probably test before I close this. Let's test it before I close this. Do I have a power cable around here? I should. Boot. I guess I should plug this fan in and kind of have it sitting here. All right, that glare you see is the machine has come to life. As we're getting beamed with LEDs. Is that fan not always on? Okay, let me grab the IP address for this machine. G+4. I guess it's still booting. Nope, should be booted up. Why can't I reach it? Let's go control. Oh, is it settings? Settings, network, 195. Oh, my IP has changed. Is that not opening either? Bookmarks, printers. Wait, what? Oh, that's the IP address at my office. 198. Oops. 162.198.195. Whoops. I have dyslexia. You guys are probably yelling in the chat at this point. 192.168.1.195. Guys, why is my brain like this? There we go. There we go. My brain is destroyed, melting. Ever since seeing that board melted like that, my brain has melted. All right, you know what? I'll give it as, oh, right, the back panel is kind of off here. That's all right. I'll give it a, I'll do exactly what I typically do. I typically go 150 on the hot end, 100 on the bed, and then I'll do 60 on the chamber. And this is where I typically, how I typically prepare the machine 10-15 minutes beforehand. So yeah, you could see right here the power is at 40%, which from what I understand is the correct way to do it. You have ADHD? Oh, I 100% have ADHD. 100% unmedicated ADHD. I just don't want another pill, to be honest. I don't want another pill. I'm already on enough medication as is. Having another pill just destroys me. I really don't want to. I'm going to hold out as long as I can. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Any chance you've tried power loss recovery? I have not. Right. Yeah, definitely. That's 100% a thing. Needs a fleur? Yeah, that would be nice. Would have sucked if it was wired wrong. They should have sent you a wiring diagram. 100% should have sent me a wiring diagram. Why was there no wiring diagram? It's not in their wiki. None of that. Where is my thermometer? I have one of these really cheap thermometers. They don't actually work that well. So 32C, 31C at the moment for the bed. On the surface at least. And the machine is saying it's 36. Maybe it's not that far off. So one of the things that I really loved about the machine is just how fast this thing heated up. And now that it's so neutered, that chamber temperature is going to take forever to heat up. I know there are some fixes, but it just seems like a total bummer. Yeah, yeah. I like that. Hey, Pickle. How hot is the SSR? I don't think I'll be able to get to it from there. Let me see if I can undo this. Now that everything's powered up, I got my hands in there. Got some metal weaving in and out. I mean, it's going at 40. It's only powering at 40% of what it used to. So yeah, there's probably some kind of fix we can run in the config file, I'm sure. But let's see what we're seeing. The coil itself, I'm seeing 62, 65, 70C. I'm seeing 70C on the coil. Let's see what the heatsink says. Heatsink's nice and cold. Yeah, the coil is at. Can you guys see this thing? No, you can't. Yeah, can you guys see that? There we go. Where am I pointing? There we go. So the top of that coil, there we go, right there. The right side of the coil is in the 50s. 58, 64. What about this little yellow guy? Oh, that's the hot part. $76 there, right? I mean, that's fine. Saw an 83. Let me check on the bed again. What's the bed at? The bed's at 57 according to there. And we're showing about 54 surface level. So this isn't that far off, not as far off as I thought it would be. Yeah, just installing what they sent me. For those just tuning in, here is my board. And I had no idea. I had no freaking idea. So yeah, this needs to be enclosed. This fan needs to be working. There needs to be air moving in here for sure. So yeah, installing a larger fan here would be a huge help. Even installing a fan on this cover would be a huge help. Is there space? Are there plugs available? There's at least one plug available. It says 5 volt. Yep, 5 volt plug right there. I do have 5 volt fans. So even a 5 volt fan, just moving some air around there would be a big deal. You know, obviously right now it's just heating an open thing. It's not. That's not a good way to measure. But I did want to just see, you know, it sits steady at 40%. See what kind of air is coming out of there. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely blowing hot air, like, you know, to my hand. To my hand, it's hot. So basically, if this was sealed, it would be getting hotter. Let's see what the surface temperature is of the bed. I'm getting about 64. 64C. What are we reading on the bottom? Almost 70. So yeah, that's accurate. That's pretty accurate. 64 on top, showing 70 at the bottom at the thermistor. So let's see what we're seeing here. So the coil is at about, we saw 70 there. And then let's move to the yellow thing. Whatever the yellow thing is, that's the hot part. There was a glimpse of 85 right there. You know, keep in mind that this is not an accurate way to do this. This is just at a glance, real quick. Yeah, so it's not the actual coil at this point. Yeah, so it's whatever this yellow thing is. Yeah, I'm seeing 60, 75. Any other components hot on here? How's this heat sink? How's that? Nope, 40, 42. That's tolerable. The heat coming off? I'm gonna touch it. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, none of this is hot. The yellow part, whatever the yellow thing is, that's the hot part. Anyway. Huh. Smell or see smoke? There's a scan. FPV geek, that's funny. Looks like at least it's staying in that realm, you know? Those numbers guessing degrees in Celsius. Yes. It's Celsius. Yeah, Celsius. A reefa cap. I don't know what that is. Yes. Yes, it is, Tony. Hey, proletarios. Probably butchered that name yet again every time I see you. But hello. Yeah. Yeah. You know, to say that I am losing my trust in this is an understatement. I need to use this machine for some projects coming up. I'm currently doing testing on it and comparing it with the X1C and the A1 Max. Not A1 Max, I said that again. The K1 Max. But this is quite the hiccup. Oh, there we go. We're in the 90s now. Guys, am I supposed to change anything in the config? So nothing there. There's no other files in here. Oh, by the way, here's a sneak peek of a crazy project slash commission work I'm doing. That is a one-piece 16-inch rim center for a three-piece rim for a race car for a local machine shop, and this is a PLA print to test fitment. This is being printed on the Magneto X, and it's absolutely crushing it. Full spool. Actually, let me go check the spool. Yep. Yeah, we should have just enough filament on there to finish. It's a 24-hour print, and it's that machine just crushes. It just absolutely crushes. Like I said earlier, this machine right here, where are we at? This machine is criminally undermarketed. Criminally. This thing is crazy. Anyway, I think you're right. I think Qidi Tech needs to put this message front and center. This is very important for all of their customers. They need to try to regain trust as soon as possible. That's my opinion here. Yeah, probably. Yes, Derek. Please let us know what you hear from Qidi. If you reach back out, I'm on the fence with sending mine back. I will 100% let you guys know. So far, I've relayed all my messages between us to you guys, so I'll definitely be sending them a chat after this. The K2 Plus is coming as well. I'll have that machine. It is in a way. It is in a way. It's inspired by. It'll be a one-piece aluminum piece essentially. And the cool part about it is instead of it having, instead of the three-piece design being the back barrel, then the rim, then the front lip, it is actually the back barrel, front lip, and then this goes over top, and the hardware goes in from the inside. It's actually a really cool design. So I'm happy about that. Nice, Tyler. Tyler, you didn't happen to use my link, have you? No one has bought using my link. I've had a couple of people on my live streams mention to me that they bought the machine, but I get no credits. Let's see what we're seeing. I'm seeing 93 on the bed surface and 97 on clipper. So yeah, this thing is surprisingly more accurate than I thought then. Let's see what this thing is at. 97. $98, $99. 99 Celsius. Guys, keep in mind, this wouldn't be working like this. This is all open right now, and we're already at 50°C. So I'm pretty confident that this thing would stop doing this and stop heating this much, because if this was enclosed right now, we would already be at 60°C. So I'm not worried about it that much. I don't know how high the temperature should be on this thing. It's really hard for me to trust it after seeing this. I think this is a perfect candidate for an SSR install. FPV Geek, if you're still here, how much did that setup run you? How much did it cost you? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hey, Gryfang, how you doing? Yeah, they did. Yeah, yeah, I posted it at some point in the Discord. I woke up to a message. They saw through my negativity. Yeah, definitely a super fun one. It's definitely a super fun one. $20? That's it? Yeah, it sounds like I'm going to be ordering. Sounds like I'm going to be ordering because I really do. I honestly think this is one of the best current machines that I have here. So this thing is just depressing. What was your indicator to open up the panel? Other people having issues. Covenant, I had no idea. I had no idea that my board was this bad. I didn't know. I didn't smell it. I was still using this thing. It was still printing ABS and PTG, ABS and ASA. It was still heating up. I had no idea. Right. That's what I said. That's what I said. I do have a video coming out with on Friday of me, Friday morning, of me modifying one of their machines because I didn't like it. So yeah, I definitely have more constructive criticism to give. $35 with heatsink and everything. Okay. I think in my build, I will include a larger fan as well. Yeah, for sure. I have 2 Omerons on my Vorons, so I'll just keep it going that way. That's okay. That's good. That's good. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea. Yes, the part that I installed is a warranty part. So, you know, if they find further faults with this, they will send something else out. Okay, so we're below 100. It went down. Oh, there's 100. All right, I'm gonna close this. It's already at almost 60C, even open, so that's pretty cool. The chamber heater, the thermistor is right there, next to the opening here. So the chamber might even be hotter than 60 in there right now. So I'm gonna cut this all to 0. I have no quarrels with this working or not. It is working. All right, do a cool down, make sure they're all at 0. I can't turn the machine off just because it's so blazing hot. I want it to get cool. What is the series number on the new yellow SSR? I want to look up the data sheet. There is nothing. It just says Jurco, J-U-R-C, oh, J-U-R-C-C, and there are no numbers on it. That's the exact cost of Omron plus heatsink I have on my Trident. Okay, good to know. Oh, nice. We meet again. Look at this. So Covenant bought a K1 from Tyler. That's pretty funny. Has Chi said anything on the heater fan shroud design, since it kind of gets blocked when it gets to the bottom? No, what they did was they put in an update that cut the heater out when it is all the way at the bottom, saying that by that time you no longer heat, the chamber will no longer need that much airflow to heat the chamber. So they made a firmware fix to this. I don't think this is as much of a problem as some people say it is. It's going to be very, very rare that situation is going to happen. Now, does it? Sure. But I do think it'll be okay. Is it ideal? No. 100C? I don't know. I don't know enough about these components. I do know that they will tell me, which they've said many times in the past, with this being completely closed and this fan running, moving air in here, it is going to be different than me just having this open like this. So. Yeah, there you go. Yep, Rob said it right. The fans will cool it better. Nice. The Magneto is cool, man. Magneto is probably the closest to a commercial machine as you can get. Nice. You know, we hang together. Bam, what's up? Who you calling the jerk, dude? You better watch yourself. Check out the first QR code in Discord. Good info for any +4 user. Nice. Yep, appreciate that. Here, you know what? I'll pull it up if you guys want to take a photo of it. Actually, hold on. Before I put this on the screen, let me see what this is before I get myself in trouble here. All right, that's legit. That's legit. Here you go. Here, let me change it to this. Which JST connector is on the main board for the SSR control signal? It is the red one, the one all the way at the bottom, which says THCY. It is definitely unique. It's red at the bottom. Plots, yeah, right. That's why I needed to check before I put that up on my screen. You guys are good at trolling. I don't know. That's funny. All right, let's start throwing this thing back together. You guys think they could get sued over? They can get sued by somebody over this? Like, is it one of those type of situations? Man, what a shame. This is such a good machine. It's so easy to recommend because of how good it is. And this glaring issue is just, I'm so bummed. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm just upset. If it burns down, right? No. What size GST? Oh, it's standard size. What do you call this? What's the size? It's not 125. That's too small. What do they call this? GST 2? I'll tell you. .54? Nope. Nope, that's the wrong kit. Wait for it. Where's my kit? Oh, there we go. This one. JST HX. Yeah, 2.54. JST HX 2.54 is the JST connector. The standard stuff. What pretty much all the fans are. And see that? Thank you, Luke. Appreciate it. Right. Hey, thanks for popping in, Tyler. All right. I've had enough. I have had enough. Are we cool enough to turn this off? Let's see. 80 on the bed. Extruders at 55. Yeah, we're good. Let's do host. Shut down. Yes, I am sure. You know what I'll do? I'll open the front glass just so you get some air. Oh man, I'm still bummed. Well, I'll tell you what, this thing is much easier to put on than it is to take off. .54 is the US 0.1 equivalent. Does anyone else recall the Keela fiasco with the bad H boards? Oh yeah, like it was yesterday. Yeah, that was during the shortage, the chip shortage. They really cheaped out on the H board specifically, and went with a clone of a clone. And then they refused to give out the code for it for a while, until someone, I think it might have been Alex, that made something backwards compatible because it was just a completely different architecture. Not much to be done legally. They're China. U.S. government restricts them even more, which is a possibility. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. The new administration is going to restrict all of this stuff. Like, you know, get these while they're hot, because there's going to be some very interesting tariffs in place, unless obviously foreign governments make deals, which I suspect will happen, because that's the whole point. You scare them with crazy tariffs, and you get your way. They weren't fire hazards. They were fire hazards because what was happening was they would crash. Where's that comment? Yeah, so they would crash during the part when the machine had to safely shut down in case of a runaway situation. So if your hot end was doing a runaway because of a torn thermistor or whatever it might be, those machines would continue to heat because they were crashed. It was kind of wild. Even power supplies, yeah. You think FlashForge is going to send you an ADX5? Yeah, they are, Gnome. Kind of like how the multicolor is built on the side. Yeah, I talked about it a little earlier in the stream. Yes, I am going to get one. I'm really looking forward to it because I really like my ADX5. So that should be cool. I like the idea. I like that it's not a copy. And that to me is exciting. I currently, now that this happened with the +4, until something is like actually resolved a little bit further, like you know, I still don't like that heats up to 100, but I don't think it'll be that hot. But yeah, I think the Magneto might be the one. You know, they still have plans for this machine. They're still supposed to do color. So if it can do, you know, this heated chamber, all of the stuff that this thing already does, plus color, that's a pretty big deal. They need to fix this machine as soon as humanly possible, or they're going to completely miss out on competing with the K2, K2 Plus, and whatever machine Bamboo is going to be producing. They're going to completely miss out. Hey, Nico, what's up, man? Caught us on the tail end. Did I already put one in there? No. Had 4 of those Aquilas after the Bamboo X1, got rid of them all. Yep. Yep, I had 5 Aquilas. I have a total of 5 Voxlab Aquilas. Gotta love it when you have an... Oh, no, never mind. I found it right here. I was going to say I have an extra screw. Bamboo, I feel, is only looking to go bigger plate size. Night Train, they're going to go... You know, their official statement said their machine is going to be above the X1 Carbon. So whatever the highest end, they said they're going to push the boundaries of 3D printing technology. So whatever they're doing sounds like it's going to be big and bold and expensive, which is fine. There's a market for a prosumer grade machine, as we're finding out. Big Tree Tech has an AMS coming out. I hope it's yeah, it's 100% going to be Clipper compatible. 100%. I messaged them but got no reply. I don't have a reliable rep at Big Tree Tech. I would love to get one. No, we're not. I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, you know, when I talked to 3D Max last time, they asked me to do every other week. So we're skipping this week. Different tier, right? Different tier. Anyway, Man, talk about being bummed. I'm bummed. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I want to make sure that I have enough time to shoot a message with my feelings. I want to shoot a message with my feelings to Qidi Tech. Like I said, I do respect the brand. I respect my rep. I respect that they always reach out to me, and that's important to me. That relationship is important to me. So I want to make sure that they have my constructive criticism and my opinion. You know, my opinion at the moment is I'm still in shock and processing at how bad my board actually is. And obviously seeing that in person like this is, I don't know, just disappointing, I guess is the right word. You know, this is in my home. My kid is here. My pregnant wife is here. It's unacceptable. So with respect, I want to see this. I want to see this fixed. I'm not sure how. Like, is what they sent me provided? They provided everything. They sent it very quickly. They extended warranty on the machine. Is that enough? Why do I still feel uncomfortable? I'm gonna hear back what they say. I will definitely let you guys know. Check back on the channel. I don't know how you guys receive your community posts and whatnot, but I often try to post with the community, also in the Discord. But the YouTube messages is what the community tab is where I mostly post this type of stuff. It was neat hopping into a live stream the first time. We'll catch you again soon. Hopefully with better results. Glad your workshop didn't go up with that. Yeah, for sure. And thanks for popping in. Appreciate you as always. Usually on these live streams, we're either building something or unboxing a machine or doing a first print. It's usually really fun. This is the only one so far that I've ever done that's been sad. So usually we're having a lot of fun. And I definitely have a ton coming up. You know, my Micron has an additional tool head already built. I just need to build 2 more. I just haven't had the time. But as soon as those are built, I'm ready. I'm still working on a review for that. I have a video coming out tomorrow morning. Nope, tomorrow morning's Thursday. Friday morning, a video is going to come out on the Creality Ender 3 V3. If you guys are a member or a Patreon member or a YouTube member, you can get access to that video already. You've already had it for a full day, and we'll have it for 2 days. I have a ton of mods for the Trident, although I don't know when I'm going to get to that. Like, I'm not very pressed. I have the A8 retro build that I'd really love to do just for fun. I definitely want to continue to review the Magneto X. I think that machine is probably the most special machine at the moment. I know there's a lot of hype around the K2. That will happen. Same with the FlashForge machine. I think I'm going to finally remove the Aquila out of here. After all these years, the whole channel has kind of began with this machine right here. But I think I'm going to lose it from here. I'm going to take apart this dirigible back into its stock shape and try to fit it down here, because I'm going to need this space for new machines that come in. Yeah, so I think that's kind of the whole thing. Yeah, Nico, yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to order it. Yeah, Grafang, I agree. That's why, that's why I'm continuing even talking about this, They do seem to care. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I could have very easily just done this on my own tonight and not said anything. So I definitely wanted to do a live stream. And I told them when this gets here, I'm going to do a live stream on it. And they agreed. They're like, yeah, please. So that's why I keep mentioning I have respect for them. You know. Yeah, I mean, Nico, to be fair, I'm still hearing mixed results about the K2 as well. Right, Gryfang? Yeah, I gave away a few. I sold a few. I have very little left here, which is nice. I have the last one I'm giving away to another friend. You know, I'm just sharing the 3D printing hobby with everyone as much as I can. I'm really excited for it, Caleb. I'm getting one, so definitely excited to see how they integrated that AMS. And like I mentioned a couple times now, I really like that they didn't just copy one; they made one. No, not for its price. I don't think so. I think it's just an absolute goat for that price. Although, let's see where the Flash Forge comes in, right? Because technically the Flash Forge is the same price as the Mini, isn't it? I think it was $200 at some point, right? But, you know, you'd buy this because it has more compatibility than this. So. Be Qidi. Yeah, man. You'd be the first to reach out to, bro. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this awesome stream. I want to say I had a lot of fun, but I don't know if this was fun for me or not. I'm still kind of trying to process it so that I can word it better in my messaging to Qidi Tech. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for the support, as always. Guys, please consider using my links. It really helps the channel a lot, and it sounds weird even talking about it, but I for whatever reason my conversion rates are just gone. Either nobody's buying machines or they're just not using affiliate links, which is cool. I understand they get annoying. Everyone's trying to shove them down your throat, but if you guys like what we do, the videos, the live streams, whatever it might be, and you're shopping around, just consider using my links. It helps a lot. The other thing that helps tremendously is shopping for cool stuff at my store at 3dprintsos.com. I have a bunch of merch, a bunch of swag, even some retro consoles that I worked really hard on. My own design. These are physical things that I've built. They come with a game and a charger. Would make a cool gift for somebody that's into retro games. Specifically the Game Boy Advance, because it's a more pocketable modern version. I can make custom ones as well. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, this is the prices are so low, I barely get anything for this, but you guys don't get just a digital thing. This gets you something physical, which I find is very fun. So just consider that. But outside of that, thank you, everybody. Keep your chin up. Yeah, I will. All right, y'all. Still waiting for a coffee tumbler? Yeah, you're probably. I should probably do this. I do have a couple more designs I got to do as well that I never finished. There was one called Bought or Built Not Bought, and it was holding like a hand holding extrusions and stuff. There's a whole bunch. All right, everybody. Thank you. Hope you guys found this useful to some degree and informative. I'll see you guys later.